everyone, welcome back. It's Melanie, your She Shed Scrapper. So today we are here with a 2-page layout. This finishes my oldest Gatlinburg album, finally. The last 3 pictures I have for his, but unfortunately I have quite a few left for my youngest. So these are just kind of some random sightseeing pictures that I am going to be scrapbooking. The base pages I'm using are from Simple Stories Little Dude collection. It's white with just some black X's all over the paper. And then these 2 plaid papers here are from the, oh man, I think it's called Alex collection. That 6x8 paper pad that you saw there. And I knew that I had 3 pictures and thought maybe I would want to back the picture on the first page with the same paper. So I did trim down these pictures to fit side by side on the 6x8 paper there. And I actually started with the second page. I kind of knew what I wanted to do with the second page, not really sure what I wanted to do with the first page. I've noticed that I have kind of gone along with the same sort of layout when I have a 2-picture layout. I've kind of just been putting them side by side and wanted to do something different. So I decided to kind of put them crooked on the bottom right hand side of the layout. And then kind of do my embellishments all around there. So that blue, black, white, that is from, I believe, that Alex collection. I can't remember the designer. I'm so sorry. But then that gray polka dotted piece of paper was just a scrap that I found in this collection kit. And so I just decided to carry that all the way across. I am going to place that on the first page as well. Kind of been doing that a lot lately too with my 2-page layouts. Just bringing kind of the whole strip across the 2 pages. So I had these word phrases and had this awesome banner. So I decided to take up the space in the top right with the banner. And sometimes I do struggle with how to kind of embellish around the banner. So I did kind of try to add a cluster up there. I found this aqua star that I had in a black and white camera. And I guess if you haven't noticed you haven't seen the first page. I haven't worked on that yet. But I kind of just kept it the 3 simple colors, or maybe 4, I guess. So the black, the white, kind of the teal color, and I guess that darker blue that's on that kind of watercolor funky paper there. And so I do come back and embellish that layout some more. But I just kind of wanted to see how the whole feel would be for the 2 pages. So that blue paper there was just a scrap again in the collection kit that I have in there. So I decided to have the gray pattern paper go behind the blue paper, but then have that kind of, I'll call it watercolor. It's kind of just like, I don't know. I decided to have that paper. We'll go with watercolor, even though that's not really watercolor, but I wanted that over top, and then I'm going to have the picture kind of over top of that. Thought I wanted to use that black and kind of tealish paper to back it, but it was too close to the teal or the blue colored paper there already placed down. So I found a scrap piece of gray to kind of pull that gray and white polka dotted paper into the layout. And then I decided to kind of do a vertical title. I have these phrase stickers here, so I just decided to use the Vacay, and it's not really centered. So what I do is on these that word sticker sheet, there's that really funky cool heart. So I just added that, and I feel like that kind of centers it a little bit better. So once I have this kind of I would call it like the base of the layout. I needed to figure out what I wanted or how I wanted to embellish the whole thing. And I really apologize that the right hand side of the whole layout is cut off. When I do it, I tape it with my phone and it's completely upside down, so I can't see the boundaries, I guess I'll call it. I kind of have an idea from when I start, but then things get moved around, and so I apologize that you can't see the right hand side, but I am kind of working in the middle of the layouts anyway. So I do cut out these two tags here and place them going all the way across the paper in that kind of nice empty spot there. And then I decided I'd probably, have a couple of embellishment clusters or an embellishment cluster on each of them just to kind of fill in the space. So a lot of my embellishments are the Little Dude collection by Simple Stories, so that You Rock is off of there. So I really try to go with all of the black and white pieces, ephemera, the chipboard, and whatnot. So you can see me going through all of them. Honestly, I have had this kit probably for a couple of years. I keep rebuying the paper when I find it because I have so many of the embellishments left. I have the small sticker sheets there. I have the ephemera. I have the small chipboard sheet that you can see there. So what I did just then was kind of pull out all of the black and white things. The blue in the collection just was a little bit too bright, I guess. The blue in that watercolor paper is more soft navy tealish. So you can't really see it from up here, but in that cluster I did add that big star, and then under there is an arrow. And I added a heart enamel shape and then just another enamel dot, and then I added that ephemera piece with some arrows down at the bottom. I decided to include that Bravo kind of flag there and make another cluster down there. Found a teal star and added a heart enamel shape. And then I think I needed to figure out what to place on the other flags on the first page, but then I realized I wanted to use that little tag there that says captured, so I just added a couple enamel dots to go along with that. And then this is the Cocoa Vanilla collection here, and it just says oh snap, so I figured that was perfect, and I just added some star stickers kind of all over. It didn't really want to stick, so I kind of went a little crazy with all the stars on that cluster, and then just kind of added them where I thought necessary. For whatever reason, there were a lot of black stars left over in my collection, so I decided to change that, and it says My Guy. I decided to have it go across the top of the picture there and added some more stars. But that finishes out the layout. So here are some close-ups, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you would like and comment on it, that always helps. And we will see you next time.